Alright, this is May 25th, 9:40 p.m. Let's rewind a bit. I will add any missing details in the description. But around the first week of May, about 3-4 weeks ago, a guy came up to me, asked me to open the ATM when I was by customer service. This is a recollection of events that happened, and this is what I gathered from them. This guy comes up to me, asks me for an ATM card, and I figured this guy is a druggie. He just wants to get lucky with anything that's in the lost and found. I give him any red card, the only vague description he gave me. He then asked me to open up the ATM, and I told him, "Sir, we don't do that. Only the banks do that." He didn't seem to understand, so I repeated it again and told him, "Take it up with the head clerks." And then he said, "Do you want to die?" I don't know how good the audio is. It is windy in here, but I asked him, "Excuse me?" and he repeated it again. He insisted my name was Luis or Daniel. A few times, and he asked me, "Do you want to die?" I had my name tag. Obviously, it doesn't say Daniel, so I was confused, and he insisted that I had a cousin named Luis. And I told him, "Sir, I don't know anybody named Luis. I thought it was just a random schizo meltdown." But I did have what I believe was a panic attack that night. I was on edge for a few days afterwards. Fast forward a bit, and he comes back on the property, giving me these stink eyes up to today. Yesterday, there was a guy that walked by and pointed to me and said, I'm gonna beat you." And I was on the break outside. I was just chilling, and I asked him, "What?" He said, "You heard me." And that brought the paranoia back, and I know this might sound like I'm crazy. I'm just like a crazy person. But obviously that unsettled me, brought me back to the first guy. Today, there was a guy similar in description to this first and second dude. On a bike, he just stared me down while he walked past. Rode past. And then he did it again after he bought his stuff. It was nerve-wracking, and honestly, I thought maybe I couldn't find an explanation, but I think I have it figured out. Obviously, APD sucks and security sucks, so I did all your work for you. You're welcome. So if I end up hurt in any way, this is proof that I was fucking right. I don't know, I was worried I'd have to quit or just not show up to work for a whole month or something. But I think I know what's up, and I talked to one of the local homeless. We'll call his nickname, because that's what I knew him by, as schiz. It's not his actual nickname, but just go with it. I explained what happened with the first guy to him. He said, once I mentioned that I don't know any Luis, he points to himself. He's like, "I'm Luis." And I told him, "Oh, I just only recognize you as schiz because everyone refers to him as schiz." Look, I shaved my facial hair, tried to appear younger to this, to get this guy to fuck off. And it didn't settle right with me. Maybe this guy had something, like he was on something that night. I don't know. He mistakes me for somebody else, obviously. Maybe he believes whatever the hell is going on in his head, and he told some other drunks to keep an eye out for obviously what I wear every single day. But I did some digging, and there was a guy who worked here named Daniel, but he was a redhead. Apparently he fits more or less my description. And if I do get hurt, take this up with management. I know for a fact they probably, most likely, have records of all the employees that ever worked here. There's a coworker of mine that has worked here for 38 years. I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna update anything in the description that I find. See what he knows about this Daniel guy, who probably worked before I got this job. But I think that idiot mistakes me for this idiot. Honestly, this was nerve-wracking, and I can't really touch anything here. But this guy, Schiz, not his real nickname, but stick with it, gave me this. A lot of you could probably guess what it is. I don't want to turn it on. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do to prevent from getting hurt, because clearly there's something going on that I got dragged into that I don't want to be any part of. Well, I don't know. I've had headaches over this. I lost sleep over this. I've been a nervous wreck, and obviously my coworkers aren't taking me seriously, but today I found answers. I don't know what else to say. For one, I'm proud of myself. It's moments like these when I finally get that big picture together, all the pieces together, and it seems like I'm the only one that sees it. I've exposed pedos. That did nothing. That actually got me framed as a pedo. Oh yeah, me being a minor would rape another minor. What 8 or 10-year-old do you know that uses Discord? I mean, for those that aren't up to date on that, it was a pedo who got mad. I exposed him as a pedo, so he made a throwaway account acting like a minor. Wow, he must have enjoyed that. And framed me. Got me kicked out, but I don't know. I don't really check my phone that often, so I don't give a fuck. I like my women older than me. I'll expose any other kinks or even fetishes that I have to prove that I don't. My name's Jared. I already fucking hear the subway jokes. Anywho, that's really it. I'm scared for my life. I'm stressed to the tippy top. I want to quit this job so bad. You guys have no idea what the hell's been running through my mind. I've been trying to make sense of this situation, and I think I've finally found an explanation. There's some drunks out there that want to hurt me because they think I'm somebody else that I'm not. And I don't know how to get my back off of them. But my pencil-ass knife isn't gonna do much. I heard from another security guard that he had to write a report on a day that I was not here about some guy threatening and looking for somebody with a hatchet in his hand. thought I was doing something wrong. Is it the hat? Do I have a punchable face? What is it? Is it the shirt? Is it the coat? No. They're just stupid and have bad memories of some idiot named Daniel that worked here. And now I might get hurt. It's exhausting, trying to keep myself alert at all times. Just for this asshole to pop up in the parking lot, really step his way over on the property and off. Just to give me stink eyes. 2 homeless guys threatened to beat me up. One offered to give me a blowjob, but nobody might take this seriously, but this job has gotten shot before, numerous times. Shot up. Somebody got killed behind the store recently. I don't trust this place. I don't feel safe in it anymore. I might change to a cashier position so I can avoid, because I'm sick of pushing carts now. I'm done getting these. Look, I understand. I have some seriously amazing stories of stupid and annoying and irritating people, customers. But these specific 3, they lined up too perfectly. And they think that Schiz, or Louise, is related to me. I'm Daniel. Apparently. I gotta get back to work, but I'll ask my coworker of 38 years what he knows, if he's ever met this Daniel dude. I know for a fact. For sure, the name might ring a bell because he told me that a few years ago there was a guy named Josh that worked here. He got beat up in the parking lot. 4 days later, the guy that beat him up got his jaw broken by some other dude. For what it's worth, I'm proud of myself for exposing pedos. I might have them on my ass now. They're pissed at me. They think I'm a traitor because I did have them as friends at some point. The only traitor here is, you like diddling kids. That's not really. But yeah, I don't. If I get shot in the parking lot, if I just disappear off social media, if I stop posting, granted I'm not online much, but if I go beyond 3 months, consider me dead. Because some idiot thinks I'm somebody, and I'm not. I can finally rest easy knowing that I have some answers. Potential answers. Otherwise, for so long, I thought this was just a schizo meltdown, and I just had some weirdo drug addict on my ass for no reason. Listening to voices in his head or something. He might, possibly. Or he just has a trash memory, but, yeah.